All right, guys. Welcome once again to Monday Night Racing here with United Dirt Sim Series. My name is Dave Ward. I will be bringing you the action as well as we have a special guest commentator tonight, Coulter West from Coltrane Customs. How are you doing tonight, bud?
Oh, I'm good. Good. Finally.
Fantastic. Well, we're running a little bit behind. Apologize, guys. Had some issues with the computer. So, anyway, we are going to jump right into it here momentarily. Maybe. Go ahead and take row number one.
One sec. Okay. Starting inside into the first heat on row number one, you got the number 12 for Most Wanted Motorsports, Joey Frakes. Outside of him, you've got the 62 of Tyler Grafton.
Row number two on the inside from Suffocating Fast Sim Sports. It's the number 88 machine of Clint Stone. Outside row number two is going to be Jake Greenwood from Most Wanted Motorsports.
Behind them in row number three, you got the 54 of Chris Jones in that beautiful Coltrane Customs car. And outside of him, you've got the number 50 of Charles Hartzel.
Row number four on the inside, Suffocating Fast Sim Sports driver. We call him the Wrecking Ball. That's Andrew Hansen in the number two, and Brandon Kurtstetter in the 922 outside row number four.
Behind them, you've got the teammates of Ryan Gregorick, in the 98R, and outside of him, Chase Richner in the 26 car, both Coltrane Customs cars.
You can keep pointing that out, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, and row number six, Chase Johnson in the number 57, and Jax Yan. We are green flag racing. No caution flags in the heat races. Let's see how it goes here as they are shaken out right now. Looks like Joey Frakes out front in the number 12 with Clint Stone in second. Jake Greenwood looking on the inside. Looks like my Trading Paints is actually having an issue loading here. What do you see? Are you watching further back in the field, Coulter?
Yeah, it seems like there's pretty clean racing going on back here. Andrew Hansen trying to make his way past Charles Hartzell here. Chris Jones gets a little loose, hits the number 57 of Chase Johnson, gets loose again. Looks like everyone's still good. Chris Jones is going to hit the number 15 of Jax Dion.
Looks like a yard sale almost up there on the front straightaway.
Yeah.
The number 12, Joey Frakes, still out front right now, pulling away. He's got about 2 to 3 car lengths over Tyler Grafton in the number 62. No, I take that back. Jake Greenwood has now moved into the second keyhole position in the number 43. And Clint Stone rounding out your top three. So is it my computer, Coulter, or does Jake Greenwood have just a black plain paint scheme on? I'm wondering if my Trading Paints is acting up.
I can see his car.
That's weird.
Numbers.
Okay. Well, we are 4 laps to go right now. Joey Frakes still out front. Clint Stone running in that third position, and Tyler Grafton in fourth, Gregorick in fifth, so he's having a pretty decent night moving up through the field there. His teammate Chase Richner working on the outside right now with Charles Hartzell. It is all the Joey Frakes show right now from Most Wanted Motorsports, and he has Jake Greenwood in tow. Most Wanted Motorsports pretty quick in the 305 class tonight. So we will have to keep an eye on them in the main.
They're always one to watch here in 305. Anywhere they go, they seem like they do pretty well. So
Absolutely. Looks like we are getting heat race number 2 on the grid. Did you catch how many drivers there were by chance for tonight? I didn't get a chance to see the roster.
there's 2 heats, so I'm not sure how many drivers that is, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, let's get right to it. Heat race number 2. Starting on the pole position, it's going to be Dustin Sargent in the Works Graphics sponsor machine, the number 77. Outside of him, the number 75X of Austin Stern from LGR Motorsports.
Right behind them in row number 2, you got Doug Lockwood on the inside in the 08 car, Most Wanted Motorsports. Outside of him, Joshua Piquel in the 33 car.
You know, Joshua's really been doing a lot better with the league and improving on every week, so we're glad to see him show up and come and race with us for sure. Row number 3 is going to be Randy Chavez from Sofaking Fast Sim Sports in the number 56, and KPR Motorsports driver Aiden Beerline in the 13A.
Right behind them, you got another Most Wanted Motorsports driver, Craig Laudermilch, in the 11 car. Outside of him, you got that beautiful 47 car. And that was recreated by Works Graphics. Pretty nice looking car. Steven Vogelson.
Absolutely, that one took me some time. I'll tell you that much. Row number 5 on the inside is the number 79 of Daniel Boyd and Anthony Reisner in the number 7. Row number 6 is going to be Ty Williams in the number 27 and Heather Patrick. Outside of him, row 6. That's going to do it. We are green flag racing. Take it, Coulter.
And Craig Laudermilch gets wrecked. I didn't see what happened, but he was playing Yahtzee. Now we're going to go to the front here. We got close battle. Cycle through here. Dustin Sargent out in the lead with Doug Lockwood in second, Randy Street in third, Austin Stern in fourth. In Beerline, close on Austin Stern.
And Dustin Sargent still holding it down up front. But he is catching some heat right now. Lockwood trying to close in and set his sights on him. It does appear that I am having trading paints issues, so I do apologize, but that is the original paint scheme for a few of the drivers. I can't even see my great work on the number 77, unfortunately. New leader right there, Doug Lockwood, taking it over in the 08 machine from Most Wanted Motorsports. Now Randy Shreves and Aiden Beerline battling for the 3rd position.
Aiden Beerline's going to throw a slide job in front of the 75X of Austin Stern. He's going to go on the high side around him. Aiden Beerline's going to fall back. Austin Stern's going to run the high side. And we got Joshua Piquel coming up on Aiden Beerline. Looks like he's going to hold his line there.
Looks like Aiden now in a hustle to get up front. He's going to try and make a move on Austin Stern. Speak up a little bit, Coulter, because we're getting reports that you are hard to hear. So I bumped you up a little bit in the audio, so hopefully we can get it. Vogelsong now in that number 47 80s recreation machine, working the high side around Piquel. That is a battle for the 6th position, and they are all getting wadded up pretty close here. It is a close battle for 3rd through 5th. As we flash back up front here to Doug Lockwood, running high side right now, all the way around the track, and it is working for him. What do you see, Coulter? That's going to do it.
Well, Ty Williams looks like he has a pretty beat-up car by the end of that heat race. I didn't catch what happened to him, but missing the entire front of his car.
Yeah, the whole front clip and everything. No wing, no nothing.
That was a really good heat race. Everyone stayed close. Pretty good.
Well, you know, when they lose those front clips like that and not having that front wing for downforce, it definitely changes things for sure. They get a lot harder to handle.
Especially in a 305.
All right, guys, so we are doing the warm-up right now. As you can see, a couple of the guys cutting down through the pits, down through the grass area. You can actually run a little bit faster than if you're on the dirt road there. So a couple of guys in a hurry to get out and get some laps down. We're going to put the running order up so you guys can see how everybody's running so far. And you'll be able to see them once they start clicking laps off here. Jake Greenwood up front so far. Now Chase Johnson going to take it over a little bit. Let's give him a chance to cycle through a couple laps. So it's a great time to thank our sponsors. We'll run through those here real quick. Like to thank Coltrane Customs and also Coulter for coming onto the broadcast tonight and giving me a hand. Jessup Logistics. Make sure you check out Mark Jessup and his crew over there at Jessup Logistics, moving freight across the country. If you need anything like that, give them a call. Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, the premier team in the United Dirt Sim Series. Pushing the Cushion Productions, of course, for doing all the broadcasting for the league. Speed World Hobbies, if you guys have any on-road hobby needs or you're looking to possibly get into dirt track, Billy Bowerman over at Speed World Hobbies can have you covered there. Works Graphics as always, and Goyette Trucking.
I never heard of RC car, sprint car racing until Speed World Hobbies.
Oh, it is huge, man, especially out more towards the West Coast.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's pretty interesting.
Patricia Payne says hello to Beerline Racing. How are y'all doing tonight? Nice run, Aiden. Looking good, as always. And, of course, Lucas Dillon. Get some chubby, number 922.
Who is number 922?
I don't know, but
we...
there you go.
Chubby.
Yeah, get on it, chubby. Your fans are wanting you. Here we go. We are going to jump right into the feature. And starting on the pole position, bear with me 1 second. Starting on the pole position is going to be Joey Frakes in the number 12 and Doug Lockwood in the 8. So it'll be a Most Wanted Motorsports front row.
Right behind them, you've got the number 43 from Most Wanted Motorsports, Jake Greenwood. Outside of him, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver Randy Shreves in the 56.
Row number 3 on the inside is going to be the number 88 machine of Clint Stone from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports and Dustin Sargent piloting that Works Graphics machine, the number 77.
In the 4th row, you got the number 62 of Tyler Grafton. Outside of him, the number 75X of Austin Stern from LGR Motorsports in that beautiful blue and neon yellow car.
Row number 5 on the inside is going to be Ryan Gregoric in the number 98 and Aiden Beerline in the 13A.
Right behind them, you've got Chase and Johnson in the 57 NOS Energy car. Outside of him, the beautiful 47 car of Steven Vogelston from Sofa King.
And row number 8 is going to be Charles Hartzell in the number 50 and Heather Patrick in the number 20. They are hitting out there already. Did you see that? Ty Williams already got hit.
Oh, wow. What a shocker. Okay.
Row number 9, Andrew Hansen from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports in the number 2 and Daniel Boyd in the 79. Row number 10 is going to be the number 54 of Chris Jones and Ty Williams in the 27. Row number 11, Jax Jan in the number 15 and Anthony Reisner. Row number 12, Brandon Kurtstetter, let's go Chubby, and Craig Laudermilch in the number 11. And we are green flag racing. Take it away, Coulter.
Doug Lockwood's going to go on the outside of Joey Frakes there. They're both going to run the high side. Down, oh, we got a caution already.
Man, look at that. Most Wanted Motorsports, 3 drivers from them right away jumped all the way up to the front of the field. Jake Greenwood joining that front row of Doug Lockwood and Joey Frakes.
They normally dominate the 305s. That's really no surprise that they're up front there. But we got some other drivers to watch out for tonight. Austin Stern, he usually does pretty good. Chris Jones has been running really good in all leagues.
He's a brand new member for Sofa King Fast Sim Sports.
Awesome.
Chris Jones. The Crazy Kangaroo.
Crazy Kangaroo. Used to be the Crazy Australian.
Yeah, I changed it.
Changed it.
I did. So we are getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Lanier. Should be going back to double file restart. We should be seeing that here in just a second. Looks like they're getting formed up now.
Your top 5, you got Joey Frosted Frakes in first, Doug Lockwood in second, Jake Greenwood in the 3rd position, Randy Shreves in the 4th, and Clint Stone rounding out your top 5.
But can't forget Austin Stern out there in the 6th position in the 75X. Let's see what they can do as they get going.
Austin Stern's going to run the high side. Looks like the bottom is faster for some, top is faster for some others.
Yeah, you know, surprisingly, looks like Clint Stone working down low there, and he might be making up some ground, but not very much. But it is working a little bit better for Jake Greenwood, it looks like. He is, he's kind of known to be a bottom feeder there, and he is working that bottom line the way he does so much. Now he's going to make me a liar and run up towards the middle and top. So he is changing his line as well as Joey Frosted Frakes out front right now, the number 12 machine.
And we got a caution. Looks like Steven Vogelson and Ty Williams are going to get into it. Back there in 3 and 4. 1 and 2. Can't tell.
Vogelsong stuck in the fence. Let's see. Let's take a look back here. Here we go. So it looks like the number 62 was down. That Tyler Grafton was on the inside. And Ty Williams just came in, forgot which pedal was the brakes, and stepped on the skinny one instead. And caught Steve Vogelsong, unfortunately. So that should be sending both of those drivers to the back here. Looks like they're getting all lined back up here in the front. And we are going to go back to green flag racing. 5 of 30 in.
Like your top 5, Joey Frosted Frakes is still leading with Doug Lockwood in 2nd. Alright, screen is blinking, so everyone's disappearing.
It's alright because everything's flashing because of the do not count cautions. So, I do have them on screen. There you go.
Jake Greenwood in 3rd. Right behind him, Randy Shreves, Clint Stone in 5th, and Austin Stern in 6th.
You know, Piquel and Beerline both on that next row right behind, so it'll be interesting to see. They're both moving forward in this race. Let's see if they have anything for Most Wanted Motorsports because they are out front dominating right now. Caution is back out on the speedway once again. So we were able to get 1 lap in. We are now at 6 of 30.
Looks like the wrecking ball, Andrew Hansen, missing his front wing.
Uh-oh. Let's go back and take a look at that. Yeah, I am having some serious issues with my trading paints, unfortunately. I do apologize for the broadcast, guys. We're working on trying to get it fixed for the 360s. Hopefully we have Dante able to join us once again for the 360s. And it looks like Hansen's been missing his wing for a while here. So I don't think that was part of it. Looks like he is trying to get back out onto the field now. So let's check in and see where we're going. Who do you think is going to take this one tonight?
Oh, Most Wanted, usually one of those guys, but Austin Stern's looking really good, Beerline's looking good, Joshua Piquel's looking good, so a lot of laps left. It could be anyone, but
for sure. Yeah, we are working lap number 7 right now of 30. Doug Lockwood out front with your new leader, and Joey Frakes going to duck in behind him. Greenwood sitting in that 3rd position. All top drivers running the high side. I'm wondering if this inside's going to come in and who's going to find it. Right now it's a 1-lane racetrack, and they are all up against the wall.
You look at Ryan Gregorick, he's reeling in that 8th position of Joshua Piquel back there running the high side.
It's actually coming on pretty quick. He had about 5 car lengths in between him. Now he's closed it down to about 2.5, maybe 3.
And we got a yellow.
Ooh-wee.
Not sure who that was. Like Chase, or not Chase.
So maybe looks like
Anthony Reisner looks like he's on out, or he came out of the pits. I'm not exactly sure.
so. Caution out on the speedway once again. Rough one tonight here at Lanier. They are 10 of 30 in, and we are trying to click off the laps. So we are getting them all shuffled together here. And it's going to be a single file restart. We're going to go back up towards the front here. There are your leaders. So Randy Shreves hoping for a miracle here to be able to take the most wanted boys down. Look at that. Aiden Beerline moving up now. He's in the 6th position.
Lockwood gets a great jump on the start there. Joey Frakes going low. Jake Greenwood's going to stay high.
So now I wonder if Frakes is just trying to dig and see what's down there. He's looking for a different line. You can't pass somebody if you run the same one, I guess, huh?
Yeah, Clint Stone looks like he's running the high side pretty well. About to pass Randy Shreves as he's running the bottom. Aiden Beerline right on his tail with Ryan Gregorick right behind Beerline there.
Colton Plucker says, let's go Austin Stern and Anthony Reisner.
I'm with him on that. Go LGR. Looks like Doug Lockwood's going to get in the wall a little
Woo!
bit. Oh, we got
Whoa, big
Joey
one.
Frakes
Joey Frosted Frakes washed right up there into Randy Shreves. So not quite sure what brought that all on. And that is not what Jake Greenwood wanted to see. He wanted some green flag laps as we're just past halfway in this Liberty Towing 305 here from Lanier.
Like, Jake Greenwood is now your leader with Frosted Frakes behind him. Doug Lockwood in 3rd, Clint Stone in 4th, and Beerline rounding out your top 5.
You know, that's really too bad. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the admins, as Joey Frakes should have went to the back of the field with Randy Shreves. Wasn't it Frakes that got into...
Yeah, they were both involved. There we go. They were both given an EOL. Looks like he's going to go to the back there. Putting Joshua Paquel in that 5th position and Aiden Beerline in 4th. Clint Stone in 3rd, Doug Lockwood in 2nd, and Jake Greenwood, your race leader.
Man, Jake Greenwood racing the 305s in real life, and he is definitely bringing those real-world skills into the simulator. So we are getting ready to green flag race right now. Jake Greenwood going to pull out on him about 3 car lengths or so. Let's see if they can chase him back in. Lockwood running all the way down against the wall.
In Beerline right on the tail end of Clint Stone. See what he can do here, try to get around him. Joshua Paquel right behind them.
I'm actually surprised.
There's a wreck. Looks like the 922 Chubby with Charles Hartzell, and the caution is not going to come out.
There it is. We lost another one there. I just was watching Chubby, and somebody else flipped there. It looked like in the turn.
Oh, the car slides down, and Chris Jones gets taken out. Checking on him. Looks like he is stuck on the wall.
How did that happen?
It looked like the 15 car slid down the track, and Chris just had nowhere to go. And
that was the car that I was talking about. There was a car that was rolled over on its side. Jax Jan stands on the gas and comes down the track, ruining Chris Jones for the night. That's a tough way to go on, on caution flags like that with the drivers not clearing the track right away. That's definitely unfortunate. I'm sure that'll come up this week in the sessions with the administrative team to make sure that that's not happening, because that's a horrible way to go. You're having a great night, you're just running your race, and then somebody on a caution flag takes you out. That's not fun.
That is no fun. Jake Greenwood's going to get a good start here. Doug Lockwood in second. Clint Stone in third, running the high side. Beerline still right on the back of the Clint Stone. Joshua Piquel's going to dive low here. Try his luck on the bottom. Looks like it's working out for him.
Great shot right there. As you see Greenwood coming down, Lockwood right on his tail. Lap car going to get out of the way. There you go. Go ahead.
Beerline's going to switch to the bottom after he sees Piquel pass him. Clint Stone's still sticking to that high side. Looks like it's working pretty well for him, but Piquel's going to go on the low. Get a great run out of the corner, and they're really close right there for
Look at that. Joshua Piquel, like he is hard charging right now on the low side. Now he's kind of giving it up. Let's see if he continues on with it. Stone trying to run more midline, but look at Beerline trying to get down below Piquel as they work through the corners. He is all the way on the wall there.
And a caution is out. I'm not sure who caused that one.
All right, folks. So the running order that you see on the screen might change a little bit, but Jake Greenwood is your leader. Doug Lockwood second. Joshua Piquel being scored in the third position. Fourth is going to be Clint Stone. Fifth should be Aiden Beerline, I do believe. Yes, it is. They're rolling right through right now. So this is going to be a 10-lap shootout, looks like.
Looks like Joey Frakes is back in 10th place there.
So he has got that rocket ship geared back up and ready to rock and roll, huh?
And went from the back. Looks like Chase Richner and Ryan Gregorick are 13th and 14th. Unless this is telling me different, but. And then Chris Jones all the way in the back.
Tough break for him.
No, I couldn't believe he makes his way back up front. He's been pretty quick lately.
He absolutely has, and he has to set a special alarm to make sure that he races with us because he does live in Australia and the time difference. So we thank him for showing up each and every week and supporting United Dirt Sim Series. And we are back to green flag racing with Jake Greenwood out front, about 3 car lengths right there on Doug Lockwood. Now the freight train is running on the low side. Everybody's down low. Top side just really went away, it looks like.
Yeah, Beerline is really trying to shove his car in between Piquel and the wall here, but he hasn't had any luck. Clint Stone's going to go back to the middle of the track. Try his luck there.
Oh, he's finding some bite, it looks like, off of 2.
And the caution is out.
Woo-wee.
Didn't catch who that was. Might have been the number 15 again. Looked like he was getting a little loose.
Not sure on that one. So now we're going to go back to 6 laps left in this one for Jake Greenwood out front so far.
Doug Lockwood in second. Joshua Piquel from the 12th position all the way up to 3rd place. Right behind him, Clint Stone, and right behind Clint Stone, you got the 13A from KPR Racing, Aiden Beerline.
Well, it really paid off for Piquel because he found that low line faster than Beerline did and faster than Clint Stone. So he was able to pick off those 2 positions just by beating them down to the bottom. He paid attention to the track conditions and went for it, and it looks like it's paid off for him.
Yeah, it was definitely smart by him to try the bottom there. Definitely worked out for him. Greenwood's just always fast on the bottom. Any track I've noticed, he's just right there.
Absolutely.
Doug.
We are green flag racing here at Lanier. Jake Greenwood out front. Still Lockwood in second. Piquel third. Fourth is going to be Clint Stone. And now, is it Craig Loudermilch is battling with Aiden Beerline, it looks like.
Where did Craig start in this race? Seemed like he started pretty far back.
I think he was pretty far back too, like
24th.
dead last. Yeah.
Craig started 24th. He's now up to 6th. That looks like it's going to be the hard charger if he can hold that position.
Another one of those most wanted boys. See, they've got they've really put some time in on their 305 setups, and really focused on that class, and it's paying off for them.
Yep, Clint Stone's gonna go back to the high side. Beerline's gonna looks like Beerline's gonna try to cut under him on the low side. They can't do some. Laudermilch trying to get around Beerline here.
That's the problem, is they're all freight train in the bottom, and you can't pass each other if you're just following behind the guy. So Clint Stone trying a different approach. He's going to work the wall, and look at this. Don't say anything now, but I think it's working for him. We're on the final lap, though, as they are coming up on lap traffic.
Joshua Piquel is really pulled in Doug Lockwood there, running the bottom.
That is going to do it. Jake Greenwood with the win. Doug Lockwood second. Joshua Piquel third. Clint Stone going to finish fourth. Top 5 for Aiden Beerline in the 13A. And let's see as it rolls back around. 6 is going to be Craig Loudermilch in the number 711. So starting dead last up to 6th place. That's pretty impressive.
That takes a little bit of skill to be able to do that.
Absolutely. So
Go ahead.
We're going to go ahead and get these guys into the broadcast booth here in just a minute. And we'll give them just a second to get all lined up and everything else.
And that was a really great race. Everyone stayed pretty close throughout the entire thing. It was honestly one of the best 305 races I've seen with UDSS here. So,
well,
Greenwood.
It looks like their first time getting all straightened out here on the front straightaway. So there's your top 3 right there. And unfortunately, I wish my trading paints was working, because that would make a great picture. We're going to give them just a second here to get in. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and grab Joshua Piquel. He's over in general, doesn't know where to go yet. We're going to get him here. Taking home 3rd place tonight, Joshua Piquel in the number 33. How are you doing, man?
Oh, not too bad. Thanks, guys.
Well, we were just talking earlier on in the broadcast, about watching you. It seemed like you've been improving more and more each and every week. So you must obviously be putting in your time in the sprint cars for sure.
Yeah, it's taken a little while to figure out the whole setup deal, but slowly figuring it out.
Well, I tell you what, you had something figured out faster than the other guys. You picked off quite a few cars down there on the inside before they all realized that the bottom was the way to go.
Yeah, it was just a follow the leader kind of thing up on the top side, so I figured I'd try something new, try to pass a few guys, and it worked out in my favor.
Absolutely, man. Coulter and I were talking about that. It's one thing to run where everybody else is running and you can click off laps, but you can't make passes if you're following right behind the guy in front of you.
Yeah, it was real tight up there.
Absolutely. Well, hey, man, who would you like to thank who helped get you out here tonight?
I'd just like to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast and the whole league and everything. It's a phenomenal league. You'll love it. That's about it.
Well, we appreciate the kind words, and we're going to see you in the 360s next.
Yep, I'll be in there.
Awesome, man. Well, try and get on the podium twice in one night. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, that'd be it's a tough feat. The 360s are a little bit difficult.
Absolutely, brother. Well, hey, we're glad that you were here, and it's awesome doing our first interview with you. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hopefully more to come.
There you go. Everybody, that's Joshua Piquel taking home 3rd place tonight in the number 33. Taking home 2nd place, Coulter, you're going to do this one. It's Doug Lockwood in the 08 machine from Most Wanted Motorsports.
How do you feel, Doug?
What's up, Coulter?
2nd place finish.
I'm doing all right, man. Lanier is usually not one of my favorite tracks, so come out of there with a decent finish and third straight podium in UDSS. I'm feeling pretty good tonight.
Well, that's good. It looked like you and Jake were staying pretty close there towards the end, running the bottom together. I know you guys put a lot of work into 305s. You say Lanier's not your favorite track to run?
It's not one of my favorite. I enjoy it. It slicks off a lot more here than I'm used to. I'm fairly new to iRacing, so I don't have a ton of laps when it gets like super slick, and Lanier's always been known to get super slick. So thankfully, I got the guys over at Most Wanted that have really helped me with that package of making the car more comfortable for me when it gets slick, and it's starting to pay off a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely noticed that. Going into a 305 race, we're always looking out for the most wanted guys, specifically you, Jake, and Craig. But you had a great race out there running the bottom. Seemed like it was working a lot better than the top towards the end there. Is there anyone like you'd like to thank?
Definitely, I think the Most Wanted guys. I got to thank Jake, Darren, Joey's back from his little vacation, and Craig. We put in the time to get faster and enjoy it. Got to thank the sponsors, Butt Snorkeler and Beaver's Solar Panel Cleaning, and the guys over here at UDSS and Pushing the Cushion Productions for always giving us somewhere to run on Monday nights.
Awesome. I just have one more question for you. What is a Butt Snorkeler?
Check it out, buttsnorkeler.com, man. Order some gear, top of the line.
Top of the line. Heard him.
Hey,
Well-
Doug. Also, man, Craig Loudermilch starts dead last, gets all the way up to 6th. That's hustling.
Yeah, he was sitting there talking to us, telling us he was just going to ride for first 15 laps, because he had an unlucky break there in the heat race, and he just stuck back there. And, patience sometimes at these races pays off.
Absolutely, man. I mean, he almost got a top 5 finish and started dead last and did it in 30 laps. It's pretty awesome. So, all right, buddy. Well, we're gonna let you go. Good job on how many? That's their 3rd straight, isn't it?
Third straight podium.
Fantastic.
I just can't get ahead of that guy.
Right? There you go. Well, you can't. How are you gonna get ahead of him if you run the same setup?
I'm going to call his internet provider. It's going to be disconnected next week.
I like your style. I think you're onto something. All right, Doug. Take it easy, man. It's good talking to you again, brother.
Later, guys.
With the win, the unstoppable force in the 305 division here at United Dirt Sim Series, Jake Greenwood in the number 43.
What's going on?
I don't know. How was that race?
Pretty good. I was getting a little nervous there. Doug's catching on. He's getting pretty bad fast right now, and that's another podium for him. And he's getting there. If I start slipping up any, he's gonna be right there to capitalize on it, and I know he wants it bad.
Absolutely, man. We were also talking about Craig coming all the way from dead last up to 6th.
Yeah, he was moving. I'm sure. I didn't get to see him, but he was always talking like, "Yeah, I'm just taking it easy, just taking it easy. I've come this far, or whatever. I don't want to blow it all the way now." But yeah, starting dead last like that, he was definitely on the move.
Absolutely, he had a tough break for sure in the heat race, so that was unfortunate for him. So 3 in a row. What's this mean for you?
And I don't know. I really like this track. I'm not sure where we're going next week, but I was really looking forward to this track. That's for sure. And a little ticked off. Can't run the 360s. I really look forward to this place in the 360 too, but I actually have to go again. But
That sucks.
yeah, I'm not missing next week though. I don't care what's going on. Anything else going on, I'm missing it. I'm running wherever the 360s are. But definitely excited for this one. Looking forward to next week as well.
Well, we're going to the dirt track at Charlotte, so that might be an interesting one for everybody.
There we go. I do like that place as well. So.
Absolutely. Well, hey, man, who do you want to thank? Who helped get you out here?
Pushing the Cushion Productions for the awesome broadcast. Jessup Logistics, Design Metal Art, Double D Designs for the race car. and we're just having a blast. Most wanted guys, they're definitely getting fast, and glad to see everybody improving. Joey's back. He was actually on a little vacation there, so he wasn't racing with us last week, and so we're gonna get back on it.
Absolutely. So there was a comment over in the YouTube chat. Just noticed it. 2 woods and a pickle, or 2 woods and a pickle. So
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
there you go. Well, man, it was good talking to you again, and hopefully we see you next week, huh?
Right on. Looking forward to it.
All right, brother. Well, you take care, man, and that's gonna about do it for us tonight, folks. What do you got to say, Coulter? How was your first night?
I was kind of lost a little bit during the interview on what to say, but other than that, I think it was pretty good.
Well, you're only going to get better. You can't get worse than your first time, right?
That's true.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you coming on board and helping out. It's always good to mix it up a little bit, and it's fun to do some team broadcasting as well instead of me just yapping for an hour.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, you take care. We will be back. Somebody will be back with the 360s. I do believe it's going to be Dante. Hopefully. I do hope. So we
Yeah, I
will
haven't
see you
heard
then.
from it.
Thank you guys very much for joining in, and have a great night. See ya!